Candidate A, this is Angelina. I'm your interlocutor for IELTS B1 assessment. Can I have your full name, please?
Okay, hi Angelina, this is Iman Cheros.
And what may I call you?
You may call Iman.
All right. Where do you come from?
Uh, I live in Karachi, Pakistan, uh, and I'm currently doing my job at the RAS as an IT product analyst.
Okay. What's your daily routine?
My daily routine, like I woke up early in the morning, then get ready for going to work, and my whole day spent in office. And after in a week, like I have a class for 2 to 3 days, so I directly go to class from office, and I reached home like by 9 p.m. in the night. It's my daily routine, and I like, yeah, 6 days in a week, the same routine.
Okay. Please share an experience when you felt excited for something. When was it? What happened? And what did you feel about it?
Okay, the exciting is when I was in my bachelor's, and I was awarded with the bronze medalist. That moment was very special to me. Still, it is. I secured third position in my bachelor's, and uh, all the way in my convocation, Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan awarded me the bronze medal, and I was very happy at that time. People there used to congratulate my parents, and that was very proud moment for me. So I always consider that moment of my life very special and very exciting. Whenever I thought about it, I it gives me like butterflies, and always I remember that moment always. Yeah,
All
that's it.
right. My next question to you is, where do you see yourself in a decade?
In a decade, I want to travel abroad in future, and I will see myself like the manager of an IT firm, or a very or on a very good position in my field. Like I belong to IT field, so I see myself like IT manager or some CEO of some startup.
Can you tell me daily routine of your mom or dad or any of your friends?
Okay. My mother is a school teacher. Again, she woke up early, and I drop her at her school in the morning. Then she came back from school like 2 p.m. Then she have her lunch. Then she do some activities, like she also wants some. She always like in some things like to explore some new things. So she saw some videos on the internet, or used to learn new vocabs. So her daily routine is like this, and in the evening, all the family members have a good time uh, on the table with a cup of tea. Then she spent some time watching television, and yeah, she slept early. Like she have to go to school the next morning. That's why.
Thank you so much. I have taken a note of your errors. Now it is time to talk to Rubab. Are you ready, beautiful?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, gorgeous. This is Angelina. I'm your interlocutor for IELTS B1 speaking assessment. May I have your full name, please?
My full name is Rubab.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Rubab or Gorgeous.
Okay. Gorgeous, can you spell your first name?
UMME.
Where do you come from?
I live in Karachi.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm a professional as well as a student. I do
Mm-hmm.
job for ATC Holding as a data
Okay.
administrator,
All
and
right.
my work is basically related to IT,
Hmm.
and um, yeah, that's it. That is
Okay,
about my
beautiful.
job.
What are your leisure time activities, free time activities?
I do not get any free time, but if I get, then I would like to do painting, singing. Would like to play guitar, um, and yeah, cooking. I really like cooking. So if I ever get free time after my university, I'll definitely do these things. These are in my to-do list.
Okay, beautiful. What's your daily routine?
I wake up in the morning around 7:30. Then I get ready for my office. I'm always in rush, and I go in my van at 8:10, and after I reach office at 8:45. After that, I work till 1 o'clock, and then I have my lunch for an hour. I get the break, and after that, I go back to my seat, just working, and I always wait for the time off. Like I wait for 6 p.m. Then I go I go back to home. I come back home. Sometimes I am doing my office work even after coming from home. Even after coming from office, sometimes I do my office work because some of my team members are live abroad in Canada. So whenever it's 6 p.m. here, it's 9 a.m. there. So they send me the work after 6 p.m. Pakistan time, and I have to do that as well. So yeah, and if
All
I
right,
get some
beautiful.
time, then I just uh, start studying or I do my assignments. That's it. That is my daily routine.
Okay, would you tell me about the daily routine of your mom, dad, sister, brother, anyone?
See, honestly, I haven't noticed their daily routines, but yeah, my sister, she is also doing job and she wakes up before I wake up, and she just always have her breakfast on time. She gets ready on time. She goes to office, and yeah, then whenever she comes back, she is always talking to me, telling me about how her day was, and she um, sometimes she does her own activities like watching a movie, things like that. Yeah, that is her routine that I have noticed.
Could you share um, an experience with me when you saved money to buy something precious to you or valuable to you? When was it? What happened? And why did you have to save money?
Yeah, back in 2019, I had to complete my final year project, and for that purpose, I had to download Android Studio, which is that is a software. And it is used for creating mobile applications. I did not have a laptop. I had my sister's laptop, but we were afraid if we download the software that was very heavy, it could have affect the laptop. It could have turned it off or something bad had happened. So I had some of my saved money, and I included some extra money from my salary, and I got a laptop. I got the Android Studio in that software. I worked on it. I got my final year project done. and that was like the precious moment for me.
All right, beautiful. Can you please tell me how your choice of clothes has changed over a decade?
Earlier, I did not used to try the traditional salwar kameez. I used to wear only Western, and the Western that I used to wear was not that good quality. Like I could wear anything, whether it's looking better on me or not. So I've changed that thing. I think after job, I've got a sense of clothing. Now I dress better, and going forward, I have planned to improve my personality.
Do you think English will be a useful language for you in the future? If yes, how?
Uh, yes, English uh, will change my life because I have to give shut up call to many people. One is in my head list. I told you one incident about it. And going forward, if anyone try to, make my confidence down or make me feel degraded, so I would be at least able to communicate. I would be at least able to answer them in the same way they do. And other than that, for achieving a higher position in future or in any industry or for moving in abroad, I will have to communicate in English. So definitely, it is going to benefit me in a long run.
Clapping for both of you. Now I'm going to share your arrows quickly. I'm just going to give you some remarks on what I heard. Please listen carefully. The first person, Eamon. Eamon, you make very basic English errors, right? So the one person is B1 level, that person who was making errors earlier, Eamon. The second person is B2 level, that is the upper intermediate level, but still there are grammatical mistakes. Let's try to talk about your grammatical mistakes quickly. Amen. I wake up. Wake is the first formal verb. I wake up. Whole day is spent. At night. Awarded as. All the way to my convocation. The guy who congratulated you. Whenever I think about it, not whenever I thought about it, whenever I think about it. Now, talking about mummy's daily routine, she wakes up, she comes back, she has her, not have her, but she has her. She does, right? Not does. She does. She watches, she learns new vocabulary and not used to, she watches. Used to is used for something that you no longer do, right? But if you want to use it, I am used to smoking cigarettes, right? I am used to smoking. Then you put to, then you put the first formal verb, then you put ing there. And she sleeps early. Eamon, unmute your mic. I hope you're listening. And beautiful, can you understand? The type of
Yes.
errors, these are very silly errors and they can be corrected easily by consciousness and awareness. That, okay, whatever I'm speaking, I have to eliminate these errors. If not 100%, then reducing a considerable number of these errors would really improve your efficacy and your ability to speak. Okay, beautiful, but not
Okay.
bad at all. Okay, now we're gonna come to Rubab. Rubab is the person I just had a chat with. So Rubab, you're good at English, like you're really good. Like you don't really make mistakes with basic grammar rules, but there are still some errors with the grammar. I do, she has, she always talks to me. It could have affected me. Like then we have a problem with have and third formal verb, right? I might have turned it off and then pronunciation, precious. And I didn't wear, I wore. People let me down, right?
Yeah, I've
Right.
understood.
Or people try to break me or discourage me or anything.